Congratulations are in order for Sweet Tea and Dr. G. They turned a $10,000 budget for a wedding into what they said was an extra 13, 14K. You know, I was over there on Carlos King getting the tea from Dr. Heavenly with her messy self. Girl, is y'all ready to talk about it? Cue the music.
Oh yes, bitches and hoes. I'm back.
I'll drop a player like it's nothing, it ain't working out. Now no debate up for discussion, bitch, I'm walking out. My time is money, I ain't loving, let you toast it out. Flip my weave and walk it out, look how I just boast it out. Now come on baby, why you bugging, we can't talk it out. I keeps it moving, I ain't tripping, lost another spouse. I'm just a boss, it's in my blood, no I won't scream or shout. Grabbing my keys.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Voodoo Doll TV back with another review, and this is Married to Medicine season. I forgot, girl. I don't even know why I be starting off like this because I don't be remembering, girl. Anyways, Sweet Tea and Dr. G got married. Now, Sweet Tea, I just want to say a couple of things, Sweet Tea. The misplaced or displaced anger that you showed toward Dr. Heavenly by at the last minute not inviting her or taking her off the list for your wedding, it gives lame to me. I would have respected it more if you had called her after your best friend downloaded you and said that they was dragging for you and your new husband. I would have respected it more if you had called her and said you are no longer invited. You and Dr. Daddy Damon stay home. Y'all, I don't want y'all here. Y'all will not be eating my beef Wellington. I would have respected that even more, even though it was misplaced or displaced anger, because you should have disinvited Phaedra. I mean, after all, she was the one who invited the ex-wife to your bachelorette party. If anybody would have been disinvited or taken off the list, it would have definitely have been Phaedra. Because when you really think about what Heavenly said, let me say this. What Heavenly said was wrong. She should not have said it to and in front of the people and at the time that she said it. Like, she should not have said that the girl wasn't ready for her wedding or for marriage the day before the wedding at the pamper party in front of her friends and family. That should not have happened. However, when you think about what she said, she wasn't lying. Heavenly basically said, girl, you over here telling us he's like financially abusive, he's this, he's that, the third. Like, why is you ready to just go jump down the aisle? Now, I'll say this, she don't have nothing in order according to Heavenly. As far as like, girl, your coin and all of that stuff, girl, please. I would have, girl, life insurance, girl, please. He would have been on that when we was dating, girl, what are you saying? But no, let me say this. I feel like Sweet Tea is looking at this as an opportunity, and we're going to get into that more with her family. And Sweet Tea is looking at this man can take care of me, and he can. But at what cost? Because, see, a lot of women don't understand. When you get with men who are sole providers, a lot of stuff and drama comes with that. It's not for free. You end up paying in some sort or in some way. Anyway, let's get into the review because the wedding was cute, girl. Let's go ahead and get into it. Grab your things. So now the episode opens up. It's 3 o'clock and Dr. Jackie is on her way home. She says she's leaving early every day for 3 o'clock. Now, Dr. Jackie, like I said in my last previous reviews, ever since you've been going home at 3 o'clock, we haven't seen Curtis and we don't trust Curtis. Where's Curtis, Dr. Jackie? Now, you said he's in the DR and he didn't come to the wedding, talking about on business. I don't know no business in the DR. So I'm confused, Dr. Jackie. Where is Curtis and why is you allowing him out of your sight? He cannot be trusted. He needs an ankle monitor and a PO. Why is you allowing Curtis out of your sight, Dr. Jackie? We'll get to that later, but ultimately, what is going on? Maybe you need to work some overtime again so that way you and Dr. Curtis, not Dr. Curtis because he ain't no doctor, but you and Curtis could get back on the good foot because since you've been coming home, we ain't seen him. Let's move on. Now, on the flip side, Dr. Simone and what's her husband name? Cecil is over there on the phone with Toya and Eugene, and they talking about the bachelor party. And Eugene had them spill all the tea to Toya that Dr. G was over there talking about taking his pants down. Now, see, Cecil didn't tell all that to his wife because he knows, when I'm using her money, I can't really say all of that, So he kind of kept it secret. Now, they trying to figure out what happened. Girl, me too. Now, over here, I forgot this lady name. I be forgetting the lady even on the show. Who is this lady? I know she a doctor. She worked with Dr. Heavenly. She a dentist, huh? Who is this lady? But she over there describing how Sweet Tea went to acting a fool at the pamper party trying to fight her sister. But ma'am, Are they going to let you say something in any of these scenes? Because I think you might be all right, but we don't know you, ma'am. They just got you propped up like a mannequin on each of the scenes, ma'am. Don't let them do you like that now, Fat. Tell them you want a speaking role. Let's move on. So now Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Jackie goes over to meet, or they over there by Phaedra house, and Dr. Jackie scared of dogs. Now, Dr. Jackie, you can't come to my house, baby, because my son, you will not have him locked away because you scared. I'm with Phaedra. She act like it's a goddamn pit bull. Girl, Dr. Jackie, please go eat. So they sitting down and look at Heavenly messy ass talking about, ooh, her house is very nice, but it's just a lot going on. She got Versace over here, Gucci over there. It looked like Thailand over here. It looked like Jamaica over there. Like, what's going on? It's like somebody just threw up in her house. Girl, didn't, what's her name, say pressure wash this motherfucker to you? Girl, anyway, so now they sit down at the, they go to the kitchen, and Dr. Jackie, here she go. What made you think it was right for you to go ahead on invite this girl to that girl bachelorette party? Phaedra was like, well, y'all kept asking about her, where she at, and then furthermore, I just told her about it. I didn't necessarily invite her, and she never solidified by saying she was coming. But ultimately, I need this girl to be back in the group. Like, y'all just doing everything without a girl. Listen, they are basically trying to ice Quiet out the group. That's what it looks like. But I will give Dr. Jackie this. Dr. Jackie said, I can hardly speak to the bitch. She don't even come around. And let's say this. Let's be honest about Miss Quiet. I like Miss Quiet, but when Miss Quiet was over there on her high horse, when she was over there at the sister circle, she was saying that she don't deal with these women. So then how can you then expect them, I'm with Dr. Jackie on that, how can you then expect them to want to go ahead on and make sure you get filming, bitch? If you don't fuck with us, you don't fuck with us. So Dr. Jackie was like, well, girl, we hardly even see this girl. Like, Quiet comes around when it's beneficial for her. And I believe every word of that. But Dr. Jackie, who are you to judge? So back at the doggone thing, they asking Phaedra, they was like, so you really thought that was the best thing to do? And she was like, well, first of all, what's her name? Sweet Tea was in there about to beat the brakes off her sister. I feel like inviting Quiet was a good thing because it changed the dynamic of what was going on, and basically it ushered in a new spirit. And I'm over here saying, girl. So anyway, at the table, here come Heavenly messy ass. See, I was saying that they not ready to get married anyway. Da. Heavenly, that's why the girl took you off the doggone invite list, Heavenly. You just won't let it go. Let that girl go jump the broom with her daddy. If that's what Sweet Tea want to do, girl, just be there to eat cake and toast and champagne and go catch the garter. You don't even need to do that because you got Dr. Daddy Damon. Girl, leave that girl alone, okay? Moving on. So now Cecil in his mini-me, Michael is in the kitchen talking about the trajectory of his future. Now, mind you, Michael is 24. And Cecil is over there asking him about a 5-year plan. 5 years? He ain't even finished his bachelor's, right? Girl, bye. 5 years. But you see, Cecil want Michael to stay home because remember, Dr. Simone went grabbed him about his mama addict. So he used to that. So anyways, he's asking Michael about this 5-year plan and all of that and grades. And Dr. Simone comes downstairs and was like, look, 5 years, I can't do it. I can't take care of you till you're 30, Fat. You got a year. Figure this shit out within a year. And then, it's up to you after that. And listen, I don't believe in kicking children out at 18, but I also don't believe in coddling and enabling laziness. And at this point, I don't care if he in school. He's 24. It's time to leave the nest. Now, Dr. Simone, I also need you to keep the same energy with the young one, Miles. Because Miles talking about he wants you to pay for an apartment. She's telling them, she said, you've been dragging your feet so long. I know your daddy was a bum when I met him, and I've been taking care of him since I met him. No shade to Cecil. I like Cecil. But this is what she said. She said, I know I've been taking care of your pa since I met him, but I can't take care of all 3 of you niggas. I can only take care of one at a time. And I got your daddy over here. He bumming and leeching off me. I can't take care of you too, Fat. It can only be 1, not 3. That's too many. My pockets can't afford it. Now, she gets in the confessional and says she's ready to retire. But her and Cecil don't never really be on the same team because Cecil don't mind his churn staying there till they 58. And that lady is saying, no, ma'am, I'm trying to retire and live my life and walk around the house naked and all of that. Now, the little boy said, now, mama, you don't be around here naked. By the time you get home, you be tired and through. You go straight to bed. And if that's the case, that's fine. But it's her house and her unnakedness to go to bed with, Michael. And Cecil, stop coddling them churn. But you know what? I can't blame you, Cecil. You went from titty to titty. your mom to Dr. Simone. Girl, love me some Dr. Simone and Cecil, but this is what it is. And I have to say what I got to say. So no shade to y'all. I know y'all don't watch me, but just in case y'all do and y'all heard what I said, it's no shade. I like y'all. Y'all one of my favorite couples. And I like Dr. Simone more than I do like Dr. Jackie as far as a doctor. But ultimately, it had to be said, Dr. Simone. But if you like it, I love it. Let's move on. So now Dr. G and Sweet Tea is on the way to their wedding rehearsal where the family is. And she tells him about basically how Phaedra invited Quad to the bachelorette party and it really messed with her. You know, she said the girls are very hard to get along with. Now, he wants her to get along with the girls. He said, because, you know, these girls basically are going to be your paycheck, bitch. I need you to make this money like Quad was making. We need to last you around at least 5-6 seasons so we can get to the real bread. What is you saying? But he was talking about the bachelorette party. And I love the fact that, you know, Sweet Tea don't take it serious that he be trying to put his Petey Bird in the strippers. Shout out to them. So she get into the doggone thing. That's her family. Her mama is there. Everybody is there. Sweet Tea is hella excited. She's ready to run down the aisle. Let me say this. Sweet Tea is a pretty girl. Especially when I seen her on her wedding day. Just in general, she's a pretty girl. I ain't gonna hate on her. She is a pretty girl. A little slow, yet and still a little pretty. You know what I'm saying? Now look at the daddy. This Sweet Tea daddy. He's so happy that a nigga older than him is gonna be able to take care of his daughter because he looked like he was never there. Look at him. Don't he look like one of them niggas who said, I'm going to come get you this weekend and I ain't never came? That's what it's giving. So, you know, she said her daddy, you know, at first wasn't sure. No, she said the daddy was always on board. It was the mama that wasn't on board. But look at the daddy. He's so happy his daughter is marrying a doctor. He can't wait till they get married so he can call and borrow $40. It's just giving that type of tease. Girl, get your daddy off of here, girl, because he looked like a bum. He just looked like, not even a bum as far as like he don't have no money. He just look like he don't take care of his kids. That's what it's giving. Why did you even have him walk you down the aisle, girl? You could have picked anybody. Get him off of here. But wait, before we get him off of here, did y'all hear that she said that Dr. G is 5 years older than her mom? That nigga 23 years old. Girl, and y'all saying that this girl ain't no gold digger, bitch, please. That girl is a gold digger. She digging for gold, but they said that Dr. G is like the leprechaun with his money. He tight with his coins. Girl, please, let's move on. So outside, Dr. G calls Phaedra and was like, why the hell did you invite Quad to my wife's bachelorette party and didn't tell me? And she was like, well, it wasn't like that. And once I realized it was a bad move, I apologized. And, you know, and it was done. And he said, well, next time run it by me because she shouldn't be there. And Phaedra said, it won't be no next time. You ain't got to worry about it, Fat. It fell flat. So I'm not inviting her no more. But we found out that, you know, the producers be setting this stuff up. She really didn't invite her. But it did look good for Phaedra to be the one to usher her in. Because, you know, Toya wasn't going to do it. But Dr. G, go lay down. You on a show with the girl. She going to be out. She going to be round quiet at this point. Y'all should have went on another Married to Medicine show if you felt like that. Your wife got to have thicker skin. Let's move on. So now Dr. Eugene and the son Avery is making Toya a surprise birthday breakfast or something like that. And they say the other little boy is not there. He's in Disney World with his class or something like that. He on a school trip or something like that. But, you know, it's her birthday, but it's also the same day of the wedding. And Dr. Eugene was like, you know, I'm sorry, we got to go to a wedding on your birthday. She was like, I mean, it is what it is. I'm getting paid, bitch. I show up at the wedding. I say, sound about right, Toya. But she worried about her son. She said her son ain't called her or nothing. She said they got girls on the trip. Girl, you better teach your son to keep his hands to himself. This is 2023. Them people not playing with their little daughters and all of that. Let's move on. So now it's the day of the wedding. Wedding bells are ringing. What's her name? Sweet Tea is super excited. She got her mama, her sister, her cousins. Everybody's at the wedding. Everybody is excited or whatever the case may be. Now, she said her mama is finally coming around to her marrying a nigga old enough to be her grandfather. She said it took her mama a lot because her mama was saying this nigga old is dirt. Why is you marrying a nigga who might not get it up in the next 20 seconds? You know what I'm saying? But she said the mama done came around. He must have put a couple of dollars in her account and she's okay with it. But the mama look good though. She don't even look like she got a baby as old as Sweet Tea, you know. But she probably had her young like I had my baby. You know, us young whores. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, but she's coming around to it. She's here for it. So shout out to the mama Sweet Tea. Now we got Cecil and Dr. Simone on the way. They are excited to see the nuptials. They said it's gonna be a gay old time. But we found out later, girl, they only had a $10,000 budget. Where was y'all getting married at? The Justice of the Peace? Girl, this don't even make no sense. But Dr. Simone and Cecil is on the way. We got Toya and Dr. Eugene and his Ozempic. They on the way. It is her birthday. She says, normally she would be upset, but she getting paid. So she not really doing no tripping. She's ready to head down to the wedding to see Sweet Tea and Dr. G jump the broom or whatever the case. Now, Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Daddy Damon, they had just ushered off Alora to the prom. They just left her to come down to the wedding. All to find out that lady done took y'all off the list. That's a low down dirty bitch. That's a low down dirty shame, girl. I can't believe she did that. But Dr. Damon, it's not your fault. It's your wife's fault. She talked too much. That's just what it is. Love me some Dr. Heavenly though. But they in a car and they, and he said he's so excited to see Dr. G happy and he's wanting to witness the I do's. Well, I do not think y'all is on the list, girl. That's what they said. I don't know. Maybe y'all should have called and confirmed before y'all got there. But I do not think y'all are on the list. But we going to see when y'all get there. And look at Dr. Jackie, bitch. Look at Dr. Jackie. Where is Cecil? Look at Dr. Jackie, bitch. Talking about he in the DR. This nigga been in the DR for everything but the bachelor party. We seen them at the bachelor party. Dr. Jackie, is you and that nigga getting divorced again? Did you catch him cheating again? Do we need to ride at dawn? Why is he not there? Somebody got to make this make sense. Dr. Jackie, you not about to slide and skate by with all this Cecil ain't here. Cecil, not Cecil. What's his name? Curtis. You not about to slide and say Curtis ain't here. Where is Curtis? Where is Curtis? Curtis was supposed to love you. Where is Curtis? Talking about you would have loved to be here with your man. Of course you would have. Where's Curtis? He ain't in no DR. He was just at the bachelor party. And I know they scenes be, filmed differently and all of that. But where is Curtis? Dr. Jackie. Dr. Jackie. Is that nigga cheating again? We'll come back to you later. Anyway, look at Dr. G. Doctor, I ain't gonna lie. One thing I could give Dr. G, he looked it nice. Dr. G looked it really, really nice for his wedding. He said he excited. I believe that Dr. G really feels like this is gonna be different because Sweet Tea is a little more docile than quiet. Sweet Tea just gonna let him curse her out, and then she gonna go cry in the room. Whereas Quiet, they gonna get the throwing blows and get the fighting and all of that. So, I think he's excited to get him a homebodied, a home woman, So shout out to Dr. G. And look at Dr. Contessa and Dr. Scott. What is y'all doing here? Y'all got fired. Why is y'all here, Dr. Contessa? I get it. The medical community for Negroes is probably very small, so everybody know each other. But girl, I would have told them, bitch, I'm not releasing y'all to put me on no film after y'all done let me go, bitch. Hell no. But they there at the wedding. Dr. Contessa, I don't care. I don't care what none of y'all say. I believe her and Dr. Scott be on some switch type shit. You know what I'm saying? And it is Atlanta. They said it's very prevalent. I don't know. I don't be in the freaky parts, but I'm just telling you what they said. I done seen it once or twice, but I'm telling you what they said. Now, here comes Phaedra. Phaedra is in there looking like, you know what her dress gave me? It gave me, Cynthia's wedding dress to Peter Thomas. It was very nice. And look at the girls. You can't outstage the bride, girl. She was trying to get a wedding a week before the wedding, girl. You probably outstaging the bride. No shade. T looked it cute. But girl, come on now. Can we be serious here? Now they over there asking Phaedra about nuptials and marriage and all of that. And Phaedra had the nerve to lie through that gap in her tooth and say that, she thought her and Apollo was going to be ever after, but she been knowing him since 12th grade. Now Phaedra, Apollo said when he met you, you was sleeping on the air mattress with him. Was that in the 12th grade? And I went over there on Carlos King, and Carlos King said you is 5 years older than Apollo. Phaedra. Now, one thing Dr. Heavenly said, that bitch is a lie and the truth ain't in you. Love you down, Phaedra, but bitch, you's a liar. You's a lying whore, Phaedra. I'm here for you, but you lying, girl. Come on now, talking about you been with that nigga all them years. That mean he was in middle school when you was in the 12th grade? Girl, Phaedra, please, Phaedra, spare us. No, don't spell. Keep lying, cause it's kind of entertaining. But Phaedra, we caught this one now. We caught it. Okay. Anyway, so down comes the men in the wedding party, and I'm trying to figure out why the wedding planner and Dr. G looks identical. Who's getting married? I don't like this dude. The wedding planner, I don't like him. What's his name? Johnny? Johnny come lately. Why is your tuxedo the same as the groom? Who is getting married to Sweet Tea? Is it Johnny or is it Dr. G? I didn't like this. Bitch, that's equivalent to me of the bride wearing a wedding dress and the maid of honor wearing one too. Girl, y'all can't make this up. Get Johnny off of here. So now Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Daddy Damon gets to the door and the man said, baby, you not on this list. And look at all your messy ass. Y'all not on the list. What happened? There's no way y'all not on the list. Girl, that's not true. And I'm sitting here saying, oh, girl, Toya, I'm with Dr. Heavenly. What she said on Carlos King, you probably knew I wasn't on the list before I got here, bitch. Now, she getting her confessional with Dr. Daddy Damon. It was like, girl, I didn't have to come here. I could have stayed with my child and ushered her off to prom and went snuck around at the prom and all of that. I didn't have to come all the way over here for that. And I felt bad for Dr. Damon, not you, Heavenly, because Heavenly, you've been talking too much shit. You know what I'm saying? But Dr. Damon didn't deserve that. He did not deserve it. That was wrong. Now, not Cecil, Dr. Eugene was like, well, shit, that's between them. Come on, Toya, get your ass up in this wedding. And I'm saying, oh, Lord. And look at Toya. Toya, girl, you already knew. You probably called that whole Sweet Tea and said, Sweet Tea, uninvite this bitch. This hoe was talking too much cash money shit. Get her off the list. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's giving. And Dr. Heavenly said that too. She said, you probably already knew. Girl, Toya, girl, you's a dirty bitch, girl. But I'm here for it. So now inside, they get to telling Phaedra and them that Dr. Heavenly and them is not on the list, baby. They can't get in. And look at Phaedra, bitch, I know you lying. Now they said on Carlos King show, Carlos King, they said that Phaedra brought the preacher, baby. So Phaedra said, if I go, bitch, the preacher go too, ho. Y'all hoes could pledge allegiance, but you won't be getting married. I said, oh, go ahead on, Phaedra. See, Heavenly, you should have provided the flowers or something to keep you solidified, you know. So now it's time for the nuptials. The preacher is over there looking like he's somebody Phaedra used to mess with. But the preacher they said, I didn't say it, but they said the ceremony was 5 minutes, bitch. The man got up here and said, bitch, do you? And she said, yeah. He said, nigga, do you? And he said, yeah. He said, all right, kiss the bride. Let's get up out of here. That's what they said. That's what Heavenly said. Heavenly said the wedding was 5 minutes. Now look in the back. Look at Heavenly and Dr. Damon getting through. How did they get through? They had to call Johnny, and Johnny came down there and said y'all wasn't on the list. But here come Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Daddy Damon coming in through the back door. Who let them in? They said production let them in. They said you can't do this scene without Dr. Heavenly. And I agree, because, you know, she messy and we need that mess. But Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Daddy Damon is coming in to see the nuptials. And look at the best friend. The best friend went back and told Sweet Tea, yeah, bitch, them hoes was dragging you when you left. Sure did. And I said something to Heavenly, but you know, that whole wanted to go back and forth with me, and I wasn't about to go back and forth with a bitch, because, you know, I get active. Girl, ma'am, you don't look like you busting a grape. And plus, you not about to hit on no Dr. Heavenly, girl. But she's looking like, how these motherfuckers get in here? I thought we took them hoes off the list. What is security? Security! Like she wanted to do a dog whistle for security or something. I don't know. So anyway, they said I do. The preacher said, I gotta go. I gotta get to the hookah spot. They got a club. They got a party at the club at the hookah spot that I gotta go DJ at. So he said, hurry up, get y'all ugly ass over this broom so I can get up out of here. So this is the couple. Happy to see the new couple, Dr. and Mrs. What's his name? Lunsford. Yeah, Dr. and Mrs. Lunsford. Everything went off without a hitch. Now, Heavenly messy ass goes off on Phaedra and was like, bitch, first of all, how my name get taken off the list, bitch? I wasn't the one who brought quiet, bitch. It was you. But this hoe gonna turn around and take me off the list, bitch. Do she know who I am? Heavenly Kimes, bitch. I fix teats for a living. How can she take me off the list? If anybody should have been off the list, it should have been your ass. Now, Phaedra was like, well, Heavenly, I understand why you feel like that, but at the end of the day, I didn't feel like you should have been off the list, but bitch, uninvite Phaedra? Girl, please, you do better uninviting Jesus, bitch. Come on now, you cannot uninvite me. I am Phaedra Parks, Esquire. Stop acting crazy, girl, please. I am solidified and stamped and standing on business in her King Harris voice. That's what she said. You know what I'm saying? She said, so girl, don't come at me like that. Now in the confessional, Toya is over there laughing because she don't know how the hell Dr. Heavenly got in, number one. Number two, she's over there saying she glad Quad didn't rear her head. Now, you know, Quad said you want her off the show, fat. And, you know, given the recent things that have transpired, I believe that to be true. Toya, do you want Quad off the show? You're not even married to medicine, honey. Remember that with Mariah? That's who y'all need here, Mariah. But anyway, they asked Quad how everything going and how she feel about the wedding or whatever. And Quad was like, well, I'm over here pampering myself. Quad. It's not giving, girl. It would have been better if you was on a date. See, if you was on a date, Quad, and you would have been like, I'm with my new nigga, please. But you pampering yourself by yourself, Quad. It's not giving that you not really interested, girl. Please. I mean, when they asked her, Quad, listen, let me tell you this. Quad, you look good as a motherfucker in this doggone confessional, bitch. But when they asked you about the wedding, you was like, oh, the wedding, it's today. Oh. And Heavenly said when that girl was crying about the extra $14,000, you told Sweet Tea, oh, well, I don't understand why he don't have it because he had it when he was with me. Quad, you pressed. I don't care what nobody say. Quad, you pressed. You pressed, Quad, because if you wasn't, girl, where is your new nigga? The only way to stun on your old nigga is with a new nigga. Any other way don't matter, girl. It don't matter. Quiet. Don't show up no more. Anyway, so they do their dance. Dr. G seems like he really do love Sweet Tea. I don't know if he love her to be for real. I think he loves the idea of what she can bring. She's young. She wants children. We know Quiet didn't want no churn. Also, you know, he could boss her around because he make more money than her. You know, once Quiet started making more money and getting better wigs, Quiet started, you know, basically boxing that nigga like Mike Tyson. She was like, bitch, you not about to hit me no more. And when he whispered in her ear and said, I'm going to be the best husband to you, I believe that. Ish. Girl, he going to cuss your ass out before you get home. Now, Heavenly said that you had made mention in one of the scenes that they cut that out. But you said that he going to whip your ass. Girl, is he knocking your head between the washing machine and dryer, Sweet Tea? And it looked like your daddy ain't going to do nothing because he got money. Girl, let us know, Sweet Tea. Now, listen, that's why Heavenly said you shouldn't have married this nigga. Now, they said he was hitting Quad. Don't let him hit you, bitch. Nuh-uh, don't let him do it. So now in the confessional, you know, Toya always got to one up a bitch. So Toya was like, you know, for my wedding, you know, this was cute, a little yin around the house or whatever. She said, but, you know, my wedding, I had a blue room, a red room, bitch. We had a green room, a gold room, bitch. We had rooms all over the place, bitch. I had fire dancers, bitch. Michelle Obama came outside and said, when they go low, you go high, bitch. Barack Obama did the officiating. Me and my husband stood under 10,000 stars, and the stars aligned themselves, not us. They aligned themselves and said that we love you, Toya and Eugene. And then, you know, the fairy godmother got off her pumpkin and came down and said bibbity bobbity boo and tapped my tiara, bitch, and it turned into gold. And then all of a sudden it was raining gold, girl, bitch. That was my wedding. I'm saying, Toya, girl, please, Toya, please. This is not about you. It ain't about you. Anyway, so over there on the dance floor, everybody's having a good time. Phaedra is over there trying to find out why Dr. Heavenly wasn't on the list. She is saying, Sweet Tea, tell me you did not uninvite this lady without telling her she was uninvited. What had happened? How did she get off the list when we looked at the list and she was on the list? Now, Dr. Heavenly goes over to Sweet Tea and said, oh, girl, you look cute or whatever the case may be. But, bitch, I wasn't on the list. What happened? How did I get off the list? Like, I'm confused, bitch. I ain't did you nothing. Phaedra, the whole that invited Quiet. If anybody should be off the list, it should be her, not me. Why is you taking me off the list? See, Sweet Tea don't want to talk about it. Oh, girl, I'm not talking about that right now, girl. Like, you know, it is what it is. Girl, you wasn't on the list. You in here, ain't you? Like, girl, we not doing this today. Not today, Satan. Not today, Jesus. We not doing this today. This is my wedding, and we just gonna leave it at that. Now, Sweet Tea, this is where you lost me. Sweet Tea, you carried your ass in that confessional and said she better be lucky she's in here, and it is what it is. Sweet Tea, girl, you's a bullshit bitch. I gotta say that, poor Sweet Tea. Girl, you don't know how to do this reality TV thing, and it's obvious. Girl, you uninvited Dr. Heavenly, and I get it. Maybe you was scared of Phaedra, because that's what they were saying. Maybe you was scared of Phaedra, but Dr. Heavenly ain't the bitch to be played with neither. She will read you down just like Phaedra. Girl, you can't listen. If you had come into this fold confident, that bitch, and telling them old hoes they gonna respect you, RESPECT, respect me. If you had came in the fold like that, bitch, them hoes would have bowed down and they would have respected your mind. They would have said their little snigglies behind your back, but they wouldn't have been on the type of demon time that they own. But see, what happened was, Sweet Tea, you came into the fold, submissive and scared, as if Dr. G said, bitch, if you don't get along with them hoes, I'ma bat you up. You know what I'm saying? And it's giving like now you doing that old fake ass shit like you was fake as fuck when Quiet came in. Oh, sit next to me, Quiet. Whole time you don't want her there. Dr. Heavenly said you fanned out, girl. I don't know. It's giving you fanned out because you fanned out right now. You do some old fake ass shit. Next time, be a woman. You 30, what you 33? Be a woman. Call that hoe and say you not coming to my wedding, bitch. My friend told me you was talking that cash money shit and you not coming. But don't do the hide your hand after you throw the rock deal. I don't like that, Sweet Tea. Now we gonna get along good. I think you gonna grow into your role. I think that you and Dr. G, I hope that it lasts, but I don't think it will. But ultimately, what's her name, Sweet Tea girl? Go lay down, please. Please go lay down, Sweet Tea. Don't do like that. Be nice and stand on business like King Harris, please. But anyway, that was the end of the episode. What y'all think about this? Y'all drop down in the comments, child. Let me know what y'all think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all of that. Hit the notification bell. Follow me on all of the platforms. And let me know what y'all think about Sweet Tea uninviting Dr. Heavenly. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.